smile or no? Yeah.
First smile of the day.
Yeah, always.
Hagen Smith just struck out the side. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1, 2, 3, third inning for Hagen Smith, and he just looks better and better.
He's done it all for us here. He's pitched some of the biggest innings we've ever had.
Hagen Smith strikes out the side in order, and then he'll let him know about it.
I think that the perception of Hagen at the end of last season was, hey, he's talented and he's really good. He's left-handed, he's got deception, and he's been a winner everywhere he's ever been. But, can he be a starter?
During this offseason, we just had a set plan. We talked for all the coaches, and then we just talked what we wanted to do and how we want to attack going into this year.
You got to sit down and have a conversation. Like, what are we trying to accomplish? I had things that I knew that he had to do, and then I wanted to hear, what do you have? Give me your things that you need to do. And the first one, he's like, I need to get stronger.
Hagen's goal, be physically dominant and to become a better physical version of himself. And that obviously for him started, the weight room definitely helped propel him into that position. Here we go, glute, lats, armpit, belly, 1, hand, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax, swap legs.
He was, I think, 210 pounds at the time, and he's young. He's 19, a 19, 20-year-old kid, so he's still maturing that way.
So y'all will go outside. So you'll hit that split stance loaded jump, 2x2, 20s in each hand, and they'll go outside for that grand. The maturation process that happened to Hagen, he grew up, he started growing into his man body. Hagen was put on a pretty strict prescription of loading and exercises, and Hagen, he never batted an eye. He took that plan no matter where he felt like he was at. He just bought into what I was telling him. Tap and go. Good, Hagen. Good, Hagen. More. 1. Get out. Come on.
Trying to put on weight, so I put on like 15 pounds, and then just try to eat better, and then just attack the weight room as much as I can. Even my off days, go in there, do little stuff, and then I think it'll help translate to the mound a lot.
Own it. Control that backside, internal rotation. Good on our feet. In baseball, from a performance standpoint, more than anything, is how powerful you are, the amount of impulse you can create, and then how fast you are. So speed and power, sprinting at top speeds, jumping with loads, throwing med balls with vicious intent, throwing them as far as we can, as high as we can, throwing them as fast as we can. It's how powerful can we get, how fast can we get? Because if you think about throwing a baseball, it's the second fastest thing that happens in sport at any level.
For pitching, it's power output pretty much. So just working on power output in the weight room, being more mobile, pretty much everything you can do just to help.
He's gained 2 miles an hour from a sprinting standpoint. I think last year he was 210, 215 pounds last fall. He was running at 19 miles an hour, which is still a good top speed. 20 pounds heavier, he was running 2 miles an hour faster, and he was jumping 20 pounds heavier. He was jumping 2 inches higher. Oh, Hagen! Get out, Hagen! Hey! What is it? 37.8. That's a 2-inch PR, hey? Hagen's genetics were built to be a big league pitcher. How quickly he adapts and how well his body changes and adapts to different schemes and loads. And Hagen looked different. Hagen looked like an NFL linebacker. I mean, he was 225 pounds. He just became a stallion. Like, he just became a monster.
We probably need to throw more splits today since we didn't get to those in that 1 inning outing.
I was going to throw more in here.
Splits and cutters. We just didn't get to them the other day because we only threw 14 pitches.
Our goals were we need him to be able to add another pitch to give himself more room for error as a starter, and his goals were I need to get stronger. I know he needs a changeup or something. He's going to have to throw something that's going to move away from his glove side and complement his other off-speed pitches, his cutter and his slider. So I was like, all right, we know we need to develop that pitch.
We've always talked about like change up or splitters. I mean, I had a change up my freshman year. I didn't really throw it that much, and I didn't really have one last year. And so going into the summer, we're just really trying to picking people's brains. Summer at Team USA, and actually our pitching coach there, he was talking with the Japanese pitching coach, and they were showing him how he throws the splitters.
They were able to talk about split grips with those guys, and able to give Hagen some ideas or like guidance on that. We started talking about what pitch to throw. The split kind of made some sense.
Yeah. So remember the one we were talking about in the summer?
Yeah.
The one that just goes straight down like that?
Better.
Better if you're going to throw that fastball before it.
For sure.
If you're going to live over there, that's not a good pitch.
Yeah.
The best thing for him wasn't to try to throw a changeup. It was to try to throw a split because it allowed him to get behind the ball like he does his fastball. And he started throwing bullpens so he could work on a split, be able to develop something that could complement the rest of his arsenal.
Okay, back to split. Great. So elevated fastball to a split that's moving straight down. It's good.
Coming back here, work on the splitter. It's huge, just being able to have all the cameras, being able to actually work on the pitch, work on the shape and everything.
Let's start with split, straight to it. Yeah, middle. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go, Hagen. All right.
When you're talking about an arsenal of a guy like Hagen, you have to really think hard because he's already really good. If we would have never added a split, he'd still be a really good pitcher. But that's not what he wants to be. He wants to be a great pitcher. And we felt like something like this in his arsenal would help him achieve that goal.
Just through his mask. Don't try to do too much with it. That's right. Good. Great pen.
The biggest thing for me the offseason is just trying to be consistent with the splitter. It's a relatively new pitch, so going into the season, I want it to be perfect. So, I'm a perfectionist. It was just a little tough. Going out there, you have a day where it's just not as good as you want it to be, and it's frustrating, but you just got to know it's all happening. There's a whole process to it, and now it's just perfect.
I thought the split was good.
Yeah, not bad.
It was good. Not bad. it was not bad. That's a good way to say it, Hagen. Not bad.
He was able to achieve those goals. He was able to check those boxes, and we got through the fall with him throwing I think 7 to 10 bullpens, I think, roughly around there, and then one outing where he could just go test out these pitches a little bit, and it was kind of a reward for him. He wanted to do it, and we wanted to see him.
After my first outing in the fall, it was just after I threw, we looked at all the video and stuff. All my numbers were up and everything, and it just kind of shows all the work that we've been doing. It's really helped.
Yeah.
That's diabolical. That's exactly what you want to throw.
Yeah, I have to get shade on that.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to be
No, just
extreme glove side.
We were throwing a bullpen, and he had been, throwing 70-80% in the pen, and we were 4 or 5 bullpens in, and he's like, hey, I want to let one go a little bit. And I was like, fine, 90%, whatever.
I felt really good, my body and everything, and I was like, can I let some go today, see how it feels? Because that's ultimately how you know if you're going full effort, your body's gonna be different.
He kind of reaches back, and it's 97 miles an hour, and we're in a bullpen, and it's just me and him. There's no adrenaline, there's nobody watching, and I'd never seen him get anywhere close to that in the past, and it was just kind of I looked down at the TrackMan, the tablet, and I was just I can't believe that just happened in the bullpen. Ever since that day, it's just kind of been how he's pitched.
Perfect. Approach.
He touched 100 miles an hour on a couple Scouts guns, 99 on our TrackMan, and then the other day in an outing he hit 100 on our TrackMan, so that was the first time he'd ever hit 100 on our tech.
Good. Boy, Hagen.
My first outing in the fall, I think I hit it. And then this past outing I hit it. So, hopefully it's a consistent thing.
I don't think he's going to pitch at 100. I think a lot of people, if they're looking up at this, the board on his first start and every pitch is in 100, I don't think people should expect that. But you put that kid in some adrenaline and another team in the box, I don't know exactly how hard the pitch will be. It's 100 right now, and there's not a whole lot of adrenaline, but I hope that he can pitch comfortably, 94 to 98.
You're gonna come in out of the pen? I thought we weren't doing that this year.
Oh, him.
Oh,
I'm resting.
you're resting. Oh, okay. You're simulating.
Good.
Okay. This guy, man.
I definitely made a big stride, I think. I mean, just even now, I go down there and watch like old videos of myself throwing on the computer. It's like a completely different person. And I thought I was good last year, but I feel like I'm way better this year. Just after everything that we've made changes on, it's helped me so much.
I think he's just a more complete pitcher. He's much more comfortable with what he's going to do as a pitcher today than he's ever been in his career. He believes in his stuff more than he ever has. He's capable of putting together whatever kind of season he wants to. Like, you hear the sky's the limit a lot, and I say it sometimes. It truly is. The sky truly is the limit for him. This is as good a pitcher as I've coached. I think we're all kind of excited to see him do it. Just go out and pitch.